See? Alright, we're live. Okay. Hello to all Easter Seals participants, and this is me, Kevin Foster, and I used to be a former Easter Seals client participant at Easter Seals. But if you're a new participant yourself and want to get into the Easter Seals service program, now it's not the time to get in because they're having COVID-19 quarantine lockdown. So there's no way to get services at this time, but you can look on their website and what they're talking about COVID-19, or you can contact them and there are no PA services, but for certain PAs might have services for do at home, and you can go on their website. This is my new tablet. This is the tablet 2019 Samsung Galaxy Tab 8.0 version of the operating system, and this is what's going on at Easter Seals. So if you're an Easter Seals participant and want to get into the program, so it's for young children, young adults, seniors, veterans, for military, and caregivers. And they're in Honolulu, Hawaii. You can call them at that number. And they're also here in Hilo. And it talking about the pandemic, COVID-19. There are it's celebrated people for encouraged with disability. So this is the one you might want to click on and find out for this is the part you might want to click on during the quarantine lockdown for all clients of Easter Seals. Like me, I was a former client. I had a PA 5 hours a week, and I was had a former supervisor, Amanda Polito, was my supervisor, and my former caseworker was Percy Gomes. So you can go onto this website, easterseals.com, and find out more what's happening, and while you're doing the report for the therap, and you're still going to be getting paid hourly during your shift for PA, but at home. So, but for caregivers, social workers, that you can do to. And Governor David Ige has extended the quarantine lockdown to May 31st. So hopefully this coronavirus will be free, but that's just only the lockdown. We don't know when this coronavirus is gonna go. It's the one who sends it. If it wasn't for that ship that came over here on the island, we wouldn't get this virus. But because it started off in China, then from Japan, then to here. So if you're an Easter Seals client, worker, or participant, this is the one. It was posted from April 13th. This is the one you might want to click on for schooling and at home essential, especially difficult times for special needs for families with intellectual disability. And there are no Special Olympics during this time, during the lockdown. Hopefully Special Olympics will try to come back by around May, the end of May. So you can click here, and it would say, so stay on NIPS morning edition. So you can look here. It says here, take a look at some resources for parents who are looking after their kids with intellectual disabilities while schools are while doing the school closures, doing the lockdown stay home order. But for tags for adults, children, education, jobs and employment, media and public policy, social occasions, administration, and at home learning of COVID-19. So for the best place for disability handicapped people to work is the number one restaurant in history, and that's McDonald's. McDonald's, I feel, can help plenty people with mental disability, Down syndrome, autism. McDonald's support that. So I cannot talk about McDonald's on media stuff because I work there, and you gotta have permission to you know do talk about any of that kind of stuff. So only the CEO of the company can talk about McDonald's stuff, and whoever's in charge of the media for McDonald's is the one can talk about that. So for needs of family, comments may not affect the essential policies in our positions. So and the one that in charge is this girl named Rachel Lombardi. Must be the director or whoever that. In April 16th, thank you, East, for all you do. Coin. Check. Michaeline. Michaeline. Stalking. So, homeschool. So, you click on any of these. Schooling at home. So, popular terms. You can go on. Please read the community guidelines, posting comments, all that. So, schooling at home. Story on Nips Morning Edition. Additional work. Scheme. So IXL is one of them that you might want to go on for to see what's on there. So you can go to the menu and look. Let's see what's happening. Where school is somewhere down here. So there's nothing to look up on. This is just so. So you can click on this, see what you get. So like stuff we can do online is like IXL for education needs, and soft school, that's one of them, and one of these two. can call them, and so this is their main website. So our programs, how to get involved, ways to give, for donate. And you can log in or register. You can enter username or password, email, and complete this entire application, ask the questions, and that's how you get in. So, and to do the therap now. So you hit therap again. Therap login. You can get the app on Google Play. And you hit this. So same way, just like on the computer, you hit login name, password, provider code. And there's a new release version of 5.06. So hit your name. The password will be ESH. You have to be in capital. Then your password, or you can use suggested passwords by Google, or type in your own password. So you just hit the default password for therap is Hawaii 12 I 1 2. And once you log in, so login failed, that means it's incorrect. So check the security settings, make sure it's secure. Connection on the status bar. If you're using Internet Explorer 8.0 or higher, it would show on the Java thing. Make sure it's safe. And so if you're working as a PA and at Easter Seals, and you only can work at home as a caregiver, while you're on the clock. So here's the forget provider code. Check caps is not locked if you're using the computer. Make sure the cap is not locked on your phone or tablet, or if you have the LG and you're using the fingerprint, you can sign in with that. And make sure cookies enabled, so cookies may not be in your browser security preferences. So that means check your open in browser. So you're going to open it in your browser. It says check your settings. So means password. So it's key privacy. So check your security preferences. So preload pages for browsing and searching. So let me check your light mode, passwords. So when it says site settings, it's here. So make sure this cookies is allowed. So make sure it's on. So make sure this is on to enable cookies when you log into therap. Chronos is different. So anytime when you log into therap for Easter seals, you can use the allow the cookies to log in, and then you're good to go. So you put in your password, provider code, your name, then once you log in you get to set up your account. And for easy access, rather than just searching it and looking it up, you can add it to your home screen. Hit add and add it there. So, and that's how you get into. So if you're working as a PA and you have your client with you, you gotta work with them at home and virtual worker and stuff like that. So you would see it right on your desktop, and you can just hit and you'll get direct access to your account for use therap. And so in order to, you can also download the app of the therap. So you hit Google Play, hit the therap app, install it and wait for it to install. Put your information, follow what it says here, and then you can log in, check your reports and all that stuff. Put in your name, password, and provider code. Okay, so once you do all that, then remember, while doing the report for the Easter seals, you might want to update your device. So for do that, hit settings and you hit software updates and download and install. So when it checks for update, or you can do it remotely. Well, if it has a software update assistant via USB to your computer, you can install driver updates from there to your tablet. So yeah, and you always want to take out junk to clean your device. in device care, you always want to do this while you're doing your work. So you have enough memory, 500 security. You need security protection. So if you want security, so you can find on Google Play. So location, all that stuff. So thanks for watching my video. I'll put it on YouTube.